Hey guys, I've got a situation on this car. It reports these 3 trouble codes, which means that at least 3 parking sensors on the front are faulty. One of them might have a connection problem. Okay, right now I'm in the front of the car and none of the sensors report anything. It looks like the sensor voltage is 0, so according to this live data we might have a connection problem with these sensors. Okay, so all the reported faulty sensors are on the front bumper. So we need to first take out the headlights. This is quite an easy process. You've got one bolt here, one here. This one was already removed, so okay, so it looks like it's not necessary to remove the front bumper. I could just push it from this point here. Now let's do the same on the other side. Alright, so as you can see on this sensor, the middle one here, the wires were repaired by somebody. It looks like one wire is broken. I want to see why this tape is here. Okay, that's why. Yeah, this wire is shut in here, man. Okay, let's try to unplug this. Okay, looks like it's coming out. So we've got 3 pins here. So what I'm gonna do now, I will unplug all of them, then compare the voltage values. Now we get voltage at the connector for each sensor, and that's because this ABS unit was not plugged in properly in here. Now let's go to that sensor which had bad wiring. Let's check all the connectors because the scan tool was reporting that one of the connectors is loose. We need 8.26. Here we need 7.50. So it looks like these connectors here are delivering equal amount of voltage. Let's double check the other side. So let's see. 827, and between these two it's 7.50. Okay, so I'm gonna check the scan tool again because it looks like we've got voltage on all the connectors. Okay, so it looks like we've got more trouble codes here. Obviously the plug connection has poor contact or it's loose. Let's see live data and power supply, and here we go. We've got the value 8.1 volts. Before here was 0 volts, so it was about the connection at that ABS unit. So what I'm gonna do next, I will reconnect each sensor. Now I've got all the sensors connected on each side. Now let's see. Let's read the codes, and we've got plenty of them. Let's take a screenshot. Let's clear the codes. After I erased all the codes, this one is still coming up, and it's about this sensor in the middle here, which has a bad connector. However, this doesn't make any sense because at the connector we could read the same voltage values as it was on this one or on that one. Indeed, the wires are not in good condition and some of them are almost shut, but the values were okay, and that's pretty strange. We've got 8.23. See this other one? 7.49. Let's do some wiggling here. Okay, so it doesn't look like we can create any shortage in signal. I'm gonna remember this sensor code A42B5. Let's take a screenshot. Let's switch the sensors now. Let's put this sensor here. Now let's clear the codes again. Let's turn the ignition off. Now I scan it again, and you can look here, A42B4, and before was B5, and it says right inner sensor front bumper, which means that this sensor right here is bad and is not about the connection. I can see that the previous owner detected these wires are on their way to go. However, the problem is yet not about the wires, but it was about the sensor. So we need to replace this sensor, otherwise we're gonna have this trouble code here. Okay, so if you have a look on the sensor, the pins are numbered in there. We've got pin number 2 and 4. You need to see 630 ohms of resistance, 627 ohms of resistance. This is a good parking sensor. Let's see what values we're gonna read on the bad one, which, by the way, you can see the pins are a little bit more corroded in there. And here we go, we've got less than 600 ohms of resistance. This might be the difference between a good or a bad parking sensor. Okay guys, so from this point I'm gonna install everything back and I will try to find a new sensor. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. If you want, go ahead and check out the join button. And until next time, take care, stay tuned, and I will see you in the next video.